Hello, if you don't know, my name is Samantha Banks. Today is December 3rd, 2007, and I will be interviewing Miss O'Connor. Is that okay?
That's correct.
Okay.
What is your name?
My name is Ruth O'Connor.
When and where were you born?
I was born down on what they call Metropolitan Street. At that time it was Market Street, and it was the year 1919.
Tell me, what was your earliest childhood memories?
Well, I guess it would be from when we lived down at the bottom of Franklin Street. And at that time it was the last house on the left-hand side going down Franklin Street. We had a huge yard. You went across the railroad track down to the river where they had Franklin Beach. There was swimming, it was very good water. They had dry diving boards. They had benches where you could sit and watch, bleachers. And I guess maybe I was about 4.
Describe what your family did together for fun.
We played games. We played games out in the yard. We played parcheesi and old maids in the house in the winter. And jacks, the girls always played jack.
Which school or schools did you attend?
I went to Manchester School. Manchester School at that time was on the lower side of Chiteau Street between Columbus and Juniata.
Tell me what Manchester looked like when you were a child.
Manchester was a very clean, friendly neighborhood. Everybody kept their yards up, and we would play out in the street because there was very few automobiles. Excuse me. We roller skated in the street. We had ball-bearing skates. Do you know what ball-bearing skates are? They're metal. And the wheels were ball bearings. There's 4 wheels. They put on your shoe. They had a strap over the ankle, and they had 2 clamps that went over the front of your shoe to hold them on. And everybody skated in the street. And if you were really very good, you got to hop over a sewer lid, and that made you king of the wheel. Yep. But everybody played in everybody else's yard. Nobody locked their doors. If you were playing in Mary's yard and you got hurt, Mary's mother took care of you. If you did something wrong and Johnny's mother happened to see you, your mother knew it before you got home.
Describe the business in Manchester when you were a child.
The businesses?
Yes.
Along Beaver Avenue there was all kind of stores. There were butcher shops, baker shops, theaters. There was a bowling alley. There were a lot of, oh thank you so much. There were a lot of grocery stores. There were drug stores. There were clothing stores.
Wow.
Everything was on Beaver Avenue. And on Saturday night, this is where everybody went. You walked up and down Beaver Avenue, you saw all your friends, and you did all your shopping.
Tell me about the churches in Manchester when you were a child.
I happened to go to the Manchester Presbyterian Church, which was on Chiteau Street. There was a synagogue on Chiteau Street. There was a Baptist church on Chiteau Street. There was a Catholic church on Chiteau Street.
Wow.
The other streets there were Lutheran churches. There were German Lutheran churches. There were Italian churches.
When you were a child, what kind of technology did you have?
You must remember, when I was a child, only the very, very few people had a car, and only a very few people had a radio. And if you went to their house to see their family or whatever, and the radio was on, you looked at the radio and you knew what those people looked like. Your imagination was developed.
Are you proud to be from Manchester?
Absolutely. I just have wonderful memories of growing up in Manchester and skating on the street.